man, the light is just gone. Ooh, it's a little bit cold. That obviously means we're in Canada. Welcome to Toronto, Ontario. We've got 2 days here, maybe 3 at a push, depending on our train, because we're going to Montreal, and we've just come up from New York. So hopefully you enjoyed that series. I think I made about 4 or 5 videos from New York, maybe more. I've not actually looked over the footage yet, which is a sign of how delayed this video is going to be. But we're in Toronto, and of course we're starting it off. We're going to get in some shots. Got my usual setup here, the X-H1. I got the 50 f2 on at the moment, and so far, first vibes here. I am loving it. It's just a lot more quiet. That is really bad English. It's a lot quieter, but not quieter as in less people, just the audio levels. You know, there's no horns honking, there's no shouting about, there's no aggressiveness that New York had. So I'm liking it. It's reminding me a lot of Melbourne and other cities in Australia at the moment, which is capturing my heart very dearly. And of course, there are trams. And I have a soft spot for trams. If a city has trams, to me that says it's going to be a great city, and so far I'm really enjoying it. So let's see where these next 2 days take us, and what images we'll capture along the way. First up though, we're going to go and get some poutine, because when in Canada,
eat the poutine.
Eat the poutine.
Eat the chips and gravy.
I'm with Ellie and Shu still.
Still. Can't get rid of our sauce.
So yeah, if you want to see some more food related stuff, go and check out the channels over there. So Shu's channel, all about food, and then we've also got
about nothing.
Jelly Journeys, which is about everything.
It's behind the scenes.
So I've wanted to come to Toronto for a long time, and one of the reasons is because of the CN Tower. So I just have this kind of unwritten list of buildings and structures that I want to see around the world, and I've slowly been ticking some of them off. The last one on the list that I saw was the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. Now I've just seen the CN Tower, and it makes me so happy, because I think this whole like list of buildings that I wanted to see came about from literally one page in the Guinness Book of Records, 99 I think it was, or maybe the Millennium Edition. And the CN Tower, when it was completed in, I believe, 1973, became the world's tallest structure, possibly even the tallest building. Held it for a long time, and yeah, it's just a cool tower. Of course, there are many towers across the world, but the CN Tower just kind of is the one that everyone thinks it is. When you see a picture of a tower, they're like, is that the CN Tower? And I'm so happy to see it. What do you think about the CN Tower? You're not as excited as I am, are you?
I'm just like, that's Drake's house.
It's Drake's house.
It looks spiky.
Yeah, Drake lives up there apparently. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna keep spotting it and loving it every single time. It's just so cool. So cool.
You are going to turn it as a potato after.
Poutine was great. Really like that. But I think it's actually going to be even better when we get to Montreal, because it's a little bit of a French influence, and I don't think you can get more French than Montreal in Canada. We're now walking towards Sir Isaac Brock Bridge, which I saw this on a map and has a pretty good view of the CN Tower, of course, with some train lines running underneath. And it's like two of my favourite things. I must admit, I am kind of missing having a zoom at the moment. Switching between 23 and 50, I think I'm back on the other side of the curve of where I've gone through my phase of loving primes, and now I'm back to wanting that zoom range again. But I am waiting for I think it's the 16 to 85 that Fujifilm announced like a couple of months ago. It's going to be out sometime in 2019. I did ask them when, and they said don't expect it early 2019, which is kind of a little bit annoying. But yeah, full f4 throughout the whole range. Stabilized, weather sealed. I'm waiting on that lens, it looks good. Good range. Anyway, for the meantime, I'm just going to get some shots of my 23 here. Because that view is great. It would be cool in the morning, I reckon, because I think the sun rises over that way. Finally saw a train, and it's a double-decker. We're going all out Canadian, bear with us.
Yeah, poutine, Tim Hortons.
Come down to Kensington market area. It's about a 25-minute walk or so from where we were earlier. This area's got a very like Caribbean, Latin American sort of vibe and sort of influence to it. There's a lot of really good food about, but I'm not hungry at all. Just not even craving it. It's weird. But yeah, there's also a lot of colour and just a lot of interesting sort of artwork around. I actually can't stop taking pictures of the CN Tower. It's just photobombing like every shot that I'm getting, but I'm so happy to have finally seen it. My first impressions of Canada, by the way. I know we're only seeing Toronto and it's like a pretty small aspect of it, but I have loved it so far. But I know I need to come back for a long time and definitely head over to the west side towards like Vancouver and Banff and go through some of the Rockies and the more sort of rugged areas, and then British Columbia. There's like a whole Atlantic wild coast to be seen. There's so much of Canada I want to see, but the first taste has been good.
This is how Joe takes his shots. Ready, go! Ready? You done?
I'm done.
You got your shot?
I am donezo.
Okay, you've gone delirious.
Delirious. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Toronto, day 2 in Toronto. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing today, but we've started off with a view looking over the skyline here. This is a place called, I think, Polson Pier. Of course I will put it in the lower corner to let you know where that is. Get some nice shots. The water is very calm, by the way, and also this whole thing is just reminding me so much of Auckland. So yesterday it was reminding me of Australia. Today we're getting the New Zealand feels. So Toronto has its own Flatiron building, not quite as big or as grand as New York's, but it's kind of cute. So I didn't really finish vlogging yesterday, but today we've just taken a ferry over from Toronto to Wards Island. There is also the other islands over there, but I don't think the ferries are running because there are only signs for this one. But we are met with this beautiful view of the city. The lighting is really nice and soft at the moment. It looks really great, but it's just so peaceful here. It's just so quiet, and Lake Ontario is I don't know, it just looks really clean. I know we're kind of like protected by this peninsula that sort of like sticks out and stuff, but I can imagine the other side is really quite calm. I'd love to go kayaking here in the summer. It looks glorious. Glorious, I tell ya. So yeah, just been getting some shots here, switching between the telephoto and the 23mm, and the colours just, something's really nice about it. Just looking through the viewfinder, I could just snap it all day long. It just looks really great. I've had an enjoyable couple of days. It's been quite nice here, and of course this is kind of like one of two spots to see the skyline, but I know there's another area. There's a park over sort of in the east side of the city. Haven't had a chance to go over there, sort of running out of time, but that place looks great if you also want to see Toronto from a different perspective. And from images that I've seen growing up, you can see that this area has really developed further, because what I used to see, or what I kind of remember, was pretty much just the Rogers Centre, the CN Tower, and like one hotel or something. That's kind of the picture I remember, which would have been from like maybe early 2000. So the city has grown quite a lot. That is just global development, I guess, but it's cool to see. I love seeing skylines grow and change, and Toronto's definitely got a unique one. It's yeah, a lot of big cities just kind of look like big cities, but this one, it's got its own little signature, the CN Tower. I can't stop taking pictures of it. What are you doing?
Trying to get the tower in the
Look like a bunch of mums.
Oh look, Margaret, look if you find it over there. I don't know what accent that was. How to take selfies? 101. We don't know how to take selfies.
I can see the CN Tower from here.
This is where you need to live, Joe.
I love it here. Just getting some long exposures using my new little tripod. Looks good all the way out there. Although the swan is kind of like creating some blurriness in the images. I'm gonna have to clone you out, mate. Sorry. I've realised, by the way, the sensor stabilization on the X-H1 is quite problematic with long exposures. I think when it's that still, the camera is trying to compensate, thinking, nah, you can't be this still, bro. So it's like overcompensating for it. So I think you have to turn it off to make the images sharper, because since turning it off, the images are coming out way sharper than what they did before. Just a little tip there for you if you've got an X-H1 doing the same thing. Heading back to the city.